Chapter 6, WHIMIS Education and Training. Education and Training. A successful WHIMIS program involves two distinct but complementary components: education and training. Education refers to the general knowledge about WHIMIS, such as the meaning of pictograms, how to read a label, and the purpose of an SDS. Training, on the other hand, is workplace-specific. It applies the general WHIMIS education to the actual hazardous products in the workplace and the specific procedures for handling them safely. Receiving training. Every worker who uses, stores, handles, or may be exposed to a hazardous product in the course of their work must receive WHIMIS education and training. This includes full-time, part-time, and temporary workers. Covered topics. A comprehensive training program should cover a range of topics, including worker rights and responsibilities under WHIMIS, hazard symbols, pictograms, and classifications, how to read and understand both supplier and workplace labels, how to find and interpret information on a safety data sheet, SDS, and the specific safe work procedures for handling, storing, and disposing of hazardous products used at the workplace, including emergency response steps. Employers' duties. Employers hold the primary responsibility for WHIMIS training. Their duties include ensuring all affected workers receive appropriate education and training before working with hazardous products, keeping detailed records of training, providing regular refresher training as needed, and ensuring workers always have access to up-to-date labels and SDSs. Refresher training. Refresher training must be provided periodically to ensure knowledge remains current. It is also legally required in specific situations. When new hazardous products are introduced to the workplace, when the hazards of an existing product change, when work conditions or procedures change, and when a worker's knowledge is found to be inadequate, such as after an incident or near miss. Workers' duties. Workers also have important responsibilities under WHIMIS. They must participate actively in all provided WHIMIS education and training sessions, follow the safe work procedures established by the employer, use all provided personal protective equipment correctly, and report any missing, damaged, or unclear labels or SDSs to their supervisor immediately. WHIMIS transfers. WHIMIS training is specific to the hazardous products and procedures of each workplace. Even if you have received training from a previous employer, you must complete the WHIMIS training program at your new workplace to ensure you are familiar with the specific hazards and safe practices in that new environment. The core aspects of the training will generally be similar, but aspects such as handling and emergency cleanup procedures and locations of emergency equipment must be covered by each new employer. Training providers. The employer is ultimately responsible for ensuring training is provided. This training can be delivered in-house by a competent person, for example, a supervisor or health and safety representative, or through an external trainer or agency. The critical factor is that the training must be tailored to the specific products and procedures of that workplace. Courses are generally divided into generic WHIMIS to teach staff the fundamentals of the system, followed by workplace-specific walkthrough with management to locate safety equipment and review internal procedures and protocols. Conclusion. In conclusion, effective WHIMIS education and training transform information into action. While education provides the general knowledge of the system, workplace-specific training applies that knowledge to the actual products and procedures employees encounter. This is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process that must be updated with changes in the workplace, products, or regulations. The ultimate measure of successful training is a workforce that can confidently recognize hazards, understand labels in SDSs, and consistently follow safe work practices.